All right, you got the picture? Good. Everybody get back to work.
What's good, Two Shoes, y'all? I want to let y'all know about Two Buddy. We've been partnering with them. There's a link right below this video that you should definitely click on. It's 30% off. Trust me, you want to install that for the growth of your YouTube, whether it's subscribers, watch time hours, tags, all types of stuff. They have all types of stuff. Can't get into all of it because this will go forever. Trust me, hit that link, 30% off. You won't regret it. Install, Placow, your YouTube growth goes boom, just like that.
Uh, you know, I have two answers for that. I'll give you the easy one. No, and a statement. Shame on you for asking.
You know, I understand why you would say that to me, and I wanted to preface it by saying it respectfully. I think it's my job to ask because I think people wonder.
No, it's ridiculous, but that's okay.
I know that you think it's ridiculous, but I don't think the question is ridiculous because I know people think that. I'm not saying that I do, but I think it's my job to ask you that.
Have you stopped beating your wife yet?
Yeah, I don't know if that's fair.
Why is that?
Because I think that and I know you read your emails, and I'm sure you follow things virally and on Twitter. People really do think it, whether it's fair or not.
Well, they think it because people.
You don't think the question's fair to ask if your fans think it?
Silly questions. I expect it to be written about, and I commented last night at my presser that there was one guy who I won't dignify by naming says, I have no reason to know anything, and I don't know anything, but I tell you I believe it's fixed. Okay, that's good. Why is that? Well,
all right, so I'm going to pause this right now because we just got our first comment ever. Let's give a round of applause. It says, want to become famous? Buy followers, primes, and viewers on bigfollows.com.
Okay, so we're going to keep on going.
Would have been fixed also. And if that's it would have been fixed also. And if every team was invited to have a representative there, and if there were 4 members of the media there, and if Ernst & Young certified it, you still think yes. So I guess
I think two things. Which response to this? I think two things. Number one, I don't think so. I don't think so, and I'm not covering myself. I don't think so. But I think by asking the question, it would not suggest that I think so. But the one thing I would say, the league does own the team, does it not?
Yes.
Does that not make the question fair?
I don't think so. Number one, we sold it. We're going to close this week. We already have established our price. I think that if it had gone to Michael Jordan, which was the next team up with in terms of a high percentage, there was David take care of his friend Michael, and if it had gone to Brooklyn, which is going into Barclays Center, it would have been fair to speculate, I suppose, that we want to take Brooklyn off of the mat. So there was no winning, and people write about it, and it's okay to write about it, and that we sort of expect it, but that's not a question that I've been asked before by a respectable journalist.
I think I understand why you're frustrated by that. I think that I understand why that would upset you. I would hope that you would not hold that against me.
I wouldn't hold it against you. You and I have been into more contentious discussions than that.
I don't know. I'd put that one right up there.
Well, it's good copy, and you do things sometimes for cheap thrills.
I did not do that for a cheap thrill. That's not what that was.
Well, it sounded like it.
No, not at all. That's my point. That's where you and I, that's our point of disconnect. That was not a cheap thrill, and I was not throwing anything against the wall, and I was trying to be as respectful as possible. I'm just saying that people wonder about that. And I don't want to ask you a question by, here's what I don't want to do. I don't want to say, hey, Commissioner, people would say, because I'm going to ask a direct question. But people did wonder. But that was not a cheap thrill.
Well,
I got no thrill out of that.
It's a cheap trick.
No, flopping is a cheap trick.
No. But listen, you've been successful in making a career of it, and I keep coming on.
Making a career of what, though? Commissioner said that I take great offense to that. Making a career of what?
What offense?
Cheap thrills?
Are you taking offense?
I am now. Now I am. If you're saying that I've made a career of making cheap thrills.
Time, taking on the world, and now Jim Rome is pouting. I love it.
No, I'm not pouting. I take offense. There's a difference between pouting and taking offense. I take offense to that like you took offense to the question. What if I said, were you pouting when I asked the question?
Taking offenses. You want to hang up on me?
No, I can't hang up on you because I'm running out of time. I would never hang up on you.
Okay. Listen, I got to go call somebody important like Stephen A. Smith now.
I'll go talk to somebody else too, I guess, myself.
All right.
All right, Commissioner. Have a nice day. I did not hang up on him. We are officially out of time.
Rest in peace to David Stern.
We'll come back.
Hey,
That
bro.
was-
I guess what?
that
I know
was
what our
rough.
background is now.
That was a real one. Rest in peace to David Stern. Right. Yeah. I mean, yeah, he passed like a month before Kobe passed. The NBA, bro, NBA took a hit in 2020. I can tell you that. He was retired though, but at the same time, he was responsible for bringing the NBA to where it is. If you ask me. Yeah, I mean with the likes of certain players, but he understood not to market the team, market the player, and that's what the NBA is now. That's why you got the Magic, Larry, Celtics, Lakers rivalry continue. That's crazy. I don't blame him for asking the question because everybody always says something about that draft. Like everybody think that for some reason that it was fixed. For some reason that the New York Knicks got Patrick Ewing. It's always been like that. Nah, it wasn't. It wasn't. It wasn't. No, not at all. I mean, nah, cause ain't enough money. It ain't enough money.
I didn't hear the Stephen A. joke. I heard the, are you still beating your wife, though? I thought that was crazy.
That was real. That was real.
What part is that dude was wild?
What got me is that he said he took offense of him getting cheap thrills on his show, but he didn't take offense to beating the wife. He didn't say I took offense to that. That was crazy. That was crazy.
That wouldn't be his wife.
Man.
Bro,
That's
if somebody says that to you, what are you supposed to? What's the response back?
Your own show. Yeah, simple as that. I mean, for him, he must have did it or must have a case on it or something. So he just said that's not fair. I don't know. Now it's making me want to look it up. He actually got a case for domestic violence or something. Yeah, I mean, possibly. That sucks for him, though. Once again, rest in peace, David Stern.
Also, I want to let this be known. We banned that guy who's just out there promoting random shit in our chat. So if you want to put random shit in our chat, we're going to ban you. I just had to put that out there.
That was a quick side note, but yeah, sure. For sure.
But I thought that was just funny. I thought y'all get a little kick out of that. So I thought I'd start off something a little bit funny. Now, I do have one more video to show you guys. This is kind of based off the topic we had last week, where just bad parenting and bad mom putting her kid in the trunk. I found this video. It's called "Drunk Mom Locks Her Baby in Car at Bar."
Turtle, my father put me on a cross. He's on his way.
You're in the parking violation. Controller, take it off on me.
These are.
She's on top. Big red's on top.
Can't be
Big red's that door open.
No, I think this is this dude's own private YouTube channel.
Gotcha.
Don't quote me on that.
So you're not trying for shit. How long do you think you're gonna get away for? What did I do? I haven't done anything wrong. Is there a law against taking a shower?
Endangerment call near the pub.
We're in 2021, right?
She's the mother of the child and says that she's locked herself out of the car. License plate is 29DWX in a dark red Chevy Trailblazer. The call is going to be a code 3 response, incident 1842.
We are 7 minutes away from the pub.
We'll skip a little bit into it just because it's not long.
in here. What's going on? Sorry. What's her name?
River.
River, where is she?
She's in there.
Where?
She's not in
Show me, where?
Well, okay,
Where?
she's a kid, so she can definitely have crawled in. You see all the that's in here? She could be in here. Just open the car. Why won't you open my car?
You guys here?
I'm working. I need to find out where your child is so I don't smash her face with glass going to break
Where
this
else
window.
could she be?
She's in the back of this car?
Guessing she's in the back, yeah. Look
She's-
at all the shit that's in there. Give them to the car.
You're telling me she's in the back here?
Oh, yes.
You telling me she's under here?
Yes, I'm guessing.
You're guessing that she's under here?
That's where she last I remember.
Where did you see her last?
She was in the back seat, right here in the middle.
Okay, in the back seat in the middle. Was she strapped in? So she unstrapped herself and crawled in the back?
Yeah, she's old enough. I mean, she can't. Why wouldn't she be able to?
How old is she?
She's 3. Oh, please just get my baby out. Fuck.
Well, I don't see anybody in the back of your car, ma'am.
I'm telling you, do you see how much is in there? She's hidden or something. I don't know. God damn it, just get in there.
Something ain't right.
Ma'am, I don't see where she could be.
Somewhere. I mean, I don't know what else to tell you.
Somewhere, but I don't see where she could be.
Alright, I guess you don't want to get my kid out. Thank you for coming.
Yeah, I do want to get your kid out, but I
Okay,
can't
well,
see
what
your
the
kid,
fuck?
and I'm not going to break a window
Forever
until I
for
find out where she
fucking
is.
to get here and unlock my fucking car.
Do you have an ID on you? Let me verify this is your vehicle.
Yes, god damn it.
I don't got no patience.
Control
to
10
be a
out of
cop.
10.
I used to. I ain't got no patience though.
10 out of 10, go.
We're at the vehicle now, unable to locate a child inside. Clear for one. Hey, partner. She's saying that there's a child in there, but I can't locate a child. I'm running the plate right now to make sure we have owner vehicle here.
What's the problem?
I'll search again, man.
Please.
What's her name?
Go ahead, River.
River? 10 X-ray 10, you got a copy?
God. No,
Control 10 X-ray 10, clear for one.
How old is she?
trying to help you, man.
How, she's 3? Okay, yeah. I understand. Let's see if we can locate her first, okay? If we have to break one of these windows, we have to know where...
If she's a 3-year-old, wouldn't she have been in a car seat?
Yeah, of course. The car seat's right there. I don't know how that box of wine got there.
Does she normally hide in the car?
Well, I mean, do you see how much...
Does she normally hide in the car?
Yes, of course.
Okay. The reason why we need to know where she maybe hides is because if we have to break one of these windows, we don't want to hurt her. Do you understand that?
Best guess could be in the back.
In the back. Okay, well, I'm not seeing anywhere where someone can hide in there of her size. Yeah, there's nothing she can hide in there.
What'd you say?
You can keep going. I just hope there's not a child.
Yeah.
There's no child in here. How long was she? How long was she in there?
At least a good 30, 45 minutes.
So where were you?
30 or 45 minutes.
Why would you leave your child alone for
Okay.
that long? That's my question.
We need to get this description
Who are you?
immediate.
Are you a mom? Get out of here with that.
She's spicy.
I'm starting to think that there's possibly no child. The reason is because I've seen a mom in distress before. If a child is missing, you're going to be in distress. And
Dead ass, bro. If that was anybody's mom, the mom would just broke the window open already. Dead ass, bro. Am I wrong? If your child was in the car and you locked your child in the car, you're breaking that shit open.
Yeah, you're gonna do something.
You feel me? That's all I'm saying.
I'm worried about where she is. So right now,
She's in there.
is she? So here's what I need right now. I
Well,
need a
I'm curious if
description.
you were at
Hang on,
CrossFit,
Rick.
why
I need
didn't you have tennis
a
shoes on?
description.
Why are your feet closed?
Give me a description of her right now immediately, because if she's not here, she got out of your car. We need to put an APB out right now for her. Do you understand this?
Yep, gotcha.
Okay.
Blonde hair, blue eyes. I mean, she's yay
What was she wearing?
A dress.
What color dress?
Pink and purple.
Pink and purple. We talking Easter dress or we talking sundress?
Sundress.
Sundress. Does she have braces? Anything that makes her?
I think it's gold.
She's 3. Okay. 3 years old. Hang tight. I don't know where you're at, partner, but if she's saying there's a child in there, if there's a child in there, she said she's been away from the vehicle 35, 45 minutes. If the child did get out, I've got a description of her, and we need to get that. We need to get this worked out and see if there's a child missing.
Well, she
here.
claims she was at CrossFit, but I don't know who wears makeup to CrossFit.
That's
So.
not turning anything up.
So real quick, right
That bitch does not do CrossFit.
now, your lightness. Aaron, what's your last?
Would you like me to run the number a second time?
Negative. Can you give me?
Bro, have you seen women that do CrossFit? She does not look like a woman that does CrossFit. That's all I'm saying. She just started CrossFit today.
I'm not judging that. Just go ahead, bro.
The first name again on the plate I gave you.
The plate comes back to an Aaron Kingsman.
I said it. Just need in my car. I want to go home.
So this is your car, Aaron?
It is, yes.
So you're saying there's no child?
Nope. There's no kid, sorry.
Okay.
Aaron, what's your last name?
Kingswood.
Glad we're getting down to that.
Kingswood.
So now she's saying there's no kids.
Because a second.
She wants to get in her car.
Okay, because your driver's license says Aaron Greenwood.
Greenwood. Well, me, I got the woods mixed up. Green. Forgive me. Wrong name.
What's your date of birth?
10/15/90.
Okay. Hey, let's go ahead and hook.
What?
Okay. That sounds good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right
Put the
here.
cigarette down.
What's the problem?
Put the cigarette down.
I didn't
Just do
even
me a
get to
favor
know
real
the
quick.
bitch. Yo, what's the problem? I just want to
There's
get
no
in my car.
There's no problem. I just need to put the cigarette down because I can't talk to you when you're smoking a cigarette. It's an officer safety issue. You know what I mean?
I don't know what the problem is.
That's what I fucking
Woo, holy
do
shit.
something, bitch. That's fine.
Okay. Alright, I'm not resisting.
Oh, you're resisting.
No.
Relax.
We're past that point.
Relax.
We're past that point. You're under arrest.
You're assaulting
Behind your back.
me, sir, at that point.
You tell me? She was on camera just feeling herself.
Walk through my kid. What's the fucking problem?
Open the wrist.
God
This-
damn it.
Oh, bro.
You, what are you
You
doing?
call her a kid is no kid.
That automatically just piss off anyone,
Whatever,
bro.
dude. Just do
No,
your
right now
fucking
you're being
job.
placed under
Oh,
arrest.
blowing the
providing
smoke in
false
his face
information to
like
a law
that?
enforcement officer.
I'm sure your job's really
You pat her
fucking
down.
hard, bitches.
Yeah, you have anything in your pockets we need to be worried about?
What did I fucking
Yeah,
do?
bring her up here.
Pat her down.
Bring her up here.
What?
Up. There we go.
Spread your feet. Spread your feet.
Oh, that's how I like it, baby. Yeah, you feel anything? Nothing.
So whose car is this?
This is my fucking car.
So
Who
why'd
else
you
would it be?
give me this ID?
That's my idea.
Well, why is the last name on this ID not match the last name on this vehicle?
I wish
Or the-
I fucking knew. I don't know. Some Mandela effect bullshit.
Okay, because
I
your
know.
ID is Aaron Greenwood. Your vehicle is registered to Aaron Kingsman or Kingswood. I got my Kings and Woods mixed up now too.
Oh, fuck me.
Control. Last name on that plate one more time.
Left chest. Did you check that one?
Kingsman.
Kingsman. Is your last name Kingsman?
Yeah. You know, it just might be. Who's it? What's it fucking to you?
Well, because that's who the vehicle is registered. But
I
you gave
told
me
you for one.
you gave me a fake
reason.
ID.
I called you for one fucking reason, and that's to get into my fucking car. Do your job, pig.
There's another pocket over here on the right.
Hey, Aaron, look this way. Aaron, look this way.
Karen, but that's not a Karen.
How old are you?
26.
You're 26.
No, I'm 27.
You're 27.
Yeah, that's the one.
So what's your date of birth?
10/15/90.
Okay, so whose ID is this?
Hold on, I got something in the boot.
What's
I wish I knew. I don't know.
What's in your boot?
I don't know. These aren't
Okay.
even my boots. I
Oh.
just borrowed them.
I'll be goddamn, that's a key fob. Maybe because you're drunk. How about that?
I don't know. I don't know.
Does this at all look familiar to you?
You got a what?
Keep up.
Never seen it. Fucking God.
Spread your feet.
You guys don't realize I like this.
Found your keys, Aaron.
Oh, shit, thank you. You guys are f***ing lifesavers. Now get me out of these f***ing handcuffs.
Oh no, that's not gonna happen. Maybe
I'm not even searching. You have
maybe
no
if you
need
handed
to.
me your right ID, but unfortunately you handed me a fake ID.
You have no need to.
Why do you
look
have
in
a
my car
fake
right
ID?
now. Find my kid, bitch.
Why do you have a fake ID?
I couldn't tell you. I don't know. I must have handed you something I found.
Oh, I found a kid right there. It's just a photo. She's actually not here.
Yeah.
First logical
Yeah,
excuse.
that's proof right there. I have
Oh, no, yeah, you got a
Look
kid.
in there. I don't know. Look on the.
Well, you already admitted you're lying. Quit telling stories.
Okay.
over.
Yep. I just want my fucking wine in that seat right there. That's all I need.
You're lying in the seat. Okay. You hear
That's
that,
all I
partner?
need.
Don't tell me.
Yeah.
Don't tell
There
me.
could be some whiz bang in there.
Some bullshit. Just let me go home.
This is a pill bottle filled with rocks.
You stupid. You gotta be shit. The drugs was her baby.
Aaron,
Drugs was the
you
3-year-old
been drinking tonight? You been drinking tonight?
Who, me?
Yeah, you.
Oh, I don't know. You want to go out for one?
Have you already been drinking?
Can you take me out to dinner first, buddy?
Have you already been drinking?
What? I don't know, baby. I probably had a drink or two.
You probably had a drink or two.
Maybe.
To be honest, did you have a drink or two? Then call 911 because you got locked out of your car, couldn't find your keys maybe, and then gave me the wrong another f***ing ID?
Credit
That would be stupid of me.
Who-
Why would I call you?
Let me see that.
Credit card
Now you got a different offense. Fake ID compared to different credit
Who's
cards.
Jacob?
Now you got a different. Now you got a different.
You don't know a Jacob?
I don't know. What's your name, bro?
Well, you have his ID in here.
I don't know. I really couldn't tell you.
You don't know Jacob?
No,
Who's that?
I don't.
Who's that?
I don't know.
You don't know who that is? Why is there ID in your vehicle?
I don't know. I'm telling you. Don't plan to the shit. You guys. You're the only one that's been in my cars forever now, so how did you not plan it?
So this isn't a fake ID for you.
No.
This is a fake ID for somebody else. Are you making fake IDs?
No.
Are you manufacturing fake IDs?
No, I'm not smart enough. Oh, you're funny.
Control 10, X-ray 10, clear for another. Go by DL 555.
Anything good, boys?
Just curious, what motivates you to still be a smartass at this point in the game?
Why the
There's like several reasons why the flip not. But at first glimpse, it kind of looks like her, right?
It's me.
Kind of looks like her.
It's me.
Maybe a sister.
It kind of looks like you, but maybe
Look,
a
that was
sister or
before I
something.
had a
Is it your
kid.
sister?
Have a kid and you'll see how it f***ing ages you.
What? For the baby to pop out the back seat.
Are you kidding me? The joy and love of a child puts years on my life.
That's what
Do you
I'm
understand that?
And then
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
That's a parent that
and
loves.
this is
You're
a
saying it
this is a
ages
fake
you.
ID.
That's where I'm at.
This is a fake ID.
I mean, no, I wasn't admitting to that. That's my fucking
Okay.
face.
Well, it might be this might be a face of you in high school,
Granted.
but it's still a fake ID. The ID is not real. I ran the driver's license number. It doesn't come back to anything.
Well,
And I
apparently
ran
you
the
have
other
a
driver's
shoddy
license
fucking
number
system.
that you have in your vehicle that comes back to an Allison. Does that look like an Allison to you?
No, I think you're up. Honestly, like that's the only thing I could think of.
How'd you get over here?
What do you mean? I drove in my f***ing car that you're inside right
Did
now.
you drive intoxicated too?
No, I don't. No, never had a drink in my life.
Hey,
this bitch has wine in her car.
Stop whining. I don't know how to whine out there.
Well, we're not finding the child. Oh.
The child could be under that.
Sugar
though.
smacks?
No 3-year-old, they'd be moving unless they was in there for days.
Oh yeah. What is that? What is that? Looks like a diamond or emerald. Maybe I'm not sure. A peridot? It's definitely a gemstone.
gym.
It's a big gym, though.
Bitch is a world-class criminal.
Is she still in any of these manufacturing IDs?
I mean, crazy. Maybe dumb. Maybe just intoxicated.
That's what that is.
Bro, she literally called the cops on herself and got herself in trouble. It's so wild.
Good?
We can skip through this a little bit.
What?
Tell me about this.
I couldn't tell you what that is.
How you call it?
So a urine sample?
It's like a little gem or
a
something.
gem, yeah, in a bag.
Why?
I wish I knew, honestly.
Okay.
I was probably gonna take it to the thrift shop or the fucking, what do you call that place where you know? Hey,
Where do you take the stuff to pawn? Yeah, probably a pawn shop. Hey, do you know that song? What's that song where Grandma gets ran over by a reindeer? Yeah, exactly. Yeah. How much of the stuff are you taking to the pawn shop? All of it? Do you play ukulele? I do. Okay. Do you play golf? They're your brothers? What's your brother's name?
Alice, probably. Cause I got a male's ID up here. It comes back to an Alice.
You said Alice?
Oh, that's funny. I briefly heard you try to come up behind me, but then I think I saw my partner's knee go up your ass. You ever get by an elephant?
Nah, this is what I wanted. Are you comparing my knee to an elephant pat?
No. Well, an elephant's penis.
I'm a little bit offended.
An elephant's penis.
Yeah.
They're slim.
They're
Cops have too much fun after a while.
He explains it. I think he's about to say it too.
Well, Allison, Elizabeth, Michael, Nancy, whatever your name might be. Well, I know it's Aaron Kernward or Kernman, Kingman, Pinkman, Pinktail, Pink Eye, whatever your name is. In regards to the funny thing, well, when we get called to bullshit, yeah, we kind of got to have a little bit of fun with it.
Right.
Otherwise, we just get really angry for just dealing with crap all day.
It's probably chewed up gum. How do you feel?
It's not chewed up gum, so I feel great. How do you feel?
Fucking wonderful. God damn it. I was trying to go
Yeah,
well, you ain't going home tonight. You coming home with us.
I don't blame him for being an asshole at this point.
The DBSO jail, baby.
So you're fucking bad. You think you get a bed?
You're slurring way too much.
What female, if you have a daughter, are you buying them a Spider-Man backpack?
I don't think
You guys want to watch the finish of this, or you guys good on this? But it's basically over. What'd you say?
It's for your.
Oh, 5.
See the last 2
Okay.
minutes.
Jay just wrapped
it.
Put it the
up.
Wait, what are you doing, you dick?
Admit you can't chuck clouds.
Got away a good couple times.
Hey, Aaron, where were you on 2/4 of 2016?
I wish I knew.
Well, on this day at 1:10 p.m., John was seen making 2 chicken littles, a famous bowl, and 3 small mash and gravy.
Wow,
he didn't to ring
shit.
it
Put it the
up.
Wait, what are you doing, you dick?
He didn't appear to ring it up.
You do that again?
So dumb.
You do that again? The nurse?
He is sitting out in the lobby with his friend Justin sharing the food. So John, you logged John stealing food. Is that what that is?
Did, yeah.
Look at you. You're a little vigilante. You're a little vigilante. Why don't you become a reserve?
I was doing something for the greater good.
Yeah. Good job. Why?
Is this real?
It's gotta be at this point.
You all night, girl. Seriously though.
Come on, baby. Give it to
I like
me.
that. I like that.
Trying to hop my leg, dude. Can we put her in the car?
Yeah, put her in the car. Put her in the car. You are my favorite bull. So, is John a friend of yours?
No, John's a track bitch now.
And so you were trying to log his dirty deeds.
Yeah.
All right.
He's doing the same to me.
Oh, he was logging your dirties? So you're logging his dirties.
Yep.
Just one dirty though. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say will be used against you in a court of law. You have the right to have an attorney present with you during any question. You can stop answering my questions at any time. If you cannot afford an attorney, want to be appointed
It's the perfect time to
for
read
you.
it.
Where's my lawyer, bitch?
It's the perfect time to read them. What are you talking about?
Girl cop. She's spicy.
How many charges you think that she got hit with? Yeah, like possibly drugs, stolen goods, possibly. Oh, possibly. We don't know. Fake IDs. Have police call. You shouldn't have called that police call, man.
If you're in any amount of trouble, lock out of your car. What type of trouble, how much trouble you need to be in to call the police?
It gotta be dire. You gotta get in your car immediately.
It's gotta be like if you like locked your kid in the car or something.
My dog's in the car.
Even a cop's taking 15, 20 minutes to get to you, right?
Yeah. Maybe even longer if you gotta go through the insurance and everything. Yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't know. That's a tough one.
Pills or fake IDs and stolen shit in your car. You would think you got calling the cops.
You don't call the cops. As simple as that. You don't call the cops. You go. You figure it out. You figure it out. You just gotta figure it out another way. Like, you know, that's just 100%. Like, I'll figure it out another day. I'll sleep somewhere else or something else. Like, you can't.
She was too.
Yeah, she was
She was whack though.
alcohol had to be a part of it too.
There's no way you was that drunk.
I said that had to be a part of it. I'm not saying it is the whole thing.
Like, I don't know drunk till I'm going to sleep. Like, I'm not about to fight 4 cops. About a car that I told him to open because my child was in there. But I was drunk and there was no child in there. But my key was in my shit. Like, come on.
Yeah, that's.
I was falling asleep by the time my shoe was in my key. Or my key was in my shoe.
I would have spent like at least 2 to 3 hours rubbing my head. Like, what could I have done with that key? Did I really lose it? Did I lose it in the bar?
You know what about it?
If I'm able to call the cops, I know I'm able to call somebody else to come pick me up. That's what I feel like.
But you know the funny part about it? She probably put it in her boot thinking, oh, that's a great idea, so I don't lose my key. Because she didn't have pockets.
That's a good idea.
CrossFit.
Like I said, bro, she didn't look like she did CrossFit. That was her first day of CrossFit. Oh, man.
I don't know. I don't know how I feel about that. I don't know how I feel. Yeah, you gotta be a brave person to do all of that, though. To all those cops.
Alright, y'all ready to move on?
So what? Yeah, that is true.
Alright. Yes. So, here's our next thing. Does anybody want to read this, or do you want me to?
Make it bigger.
So, this was somebody saying, I think they were comparing STIs to hitting the shots. Like COVID shots.
Okay.
So they said, let's think about disease spreading in terms of STIs. Some people are asymptomatic. And will pass it on to other members willingly. Some, however, become very sick. STIs have mild or very serious health consequences.
Alright, hold on. Darren, move the mic closer to him.
I thought you could hear him. I thought you could hear him perfect this whole time.
Not anymore.
What changed?
You sounded good right there, but you sounded kind of airy.
Do I still sound airy?
Try talking in the mic.
Oh my god.
You probably gotta go out and go back in, bro.
That makes no difference. The audio will change. It's still your audio.
It's your audio there.
Well, anything's possible.
Alright, go ahead.
So, however, become very safe. STIs have mild and very serious health consequences. We all know condoms significantly reduce STI transmission. That doesn't mean that people who religiously wear condoms don't get STIs. And also that people who don't use them are infection-free. It means that if you do the right thing and get screened regularly, you're significantly less likely to catch an STI and pass it on. Or at least catch it early, treated, and prevent others from catching it. Odds are the idea of running around endless brothels with thousands of new sex workers every day without anyone ever using any barrier contraceptive gives you the heebie-jeebies. Don't like the idea of catching a preventable disease? Good. That's why medical experts, not your run-of-the-mill newsfeed Google conspiracy theories. Scroll down a little bit. Probably about enforcing COVID infection prevention measures. Long story short, wear a mask, get immunized, get screened, get smart. I feel like this was the perfect comparison for people who are
masks to condoms now.
We're comparing an infectious disease, STI, after everyone wearing masks.
I don't wear masks.
Or the point of the vaccine.
I think everybody should wear a mask still, personally.
Who was the big doctor? You guys remember Dr. Fauci?
Yeah.
Did you guys see the leaked emails of him saying the masks never mattered?
Yeah, I've seen something like that.
Like, they said the masks don't matter whatsoever. It's just
I mean,
to shut people up, make people feel more comfortable.
I'm okay with feeling comfortable. It made me feel comfortable.
But knowing that and seeing how people, quote unquote, serious people take them, doesn't that like make you like feel like weird? Like, get the fuck out of my face. Just because you don't force your, it's like forcing your beliefs onto somebody. That's what I'm doing.
Yeah.
To protect themselves.
Exactly.
I can't get out of
Okay, I don't understand how you think it.
That really doesn't make any sense. That doesn't make any sense.
You literally generally might have to talk like right into them.
What about now? Can you hear me now?
You sound perfect.
I don't know, because I muted these like 40 minutes ago, and I sounded great. Anyway, like even doctors.
Darren, move your mic away from it now, because you're double picking up now. Thank you.
Even like doctors, surgeons, they use masks, like to protect themselves, protect you for bodily fluids, whatever have you during surgery. So like, there's no way masks wouldn't help you during the pandemic. I can't wrap my head around that. It may not be 100% effective or anywhere near as effective as some medical treatment, but I can't see them not being effective.
I like wearing masks and make me comfortable. Like I said, it makes me comfortable.
That's fine. I wear a mask because I'm wheezing, coughing. I don't want anybody to get sick from my germs when I'm out in public.
Yeah. I just, yeah, I don't know. Same thing, I guess, but it's not even necessarily me being sick. It's just, I feel like it's the right thing to do. And like I said, man, I went a whole year. Like, the person who posted it last time was perfect. They said, hey, you notice since you've been wearing a mask, you ain't get sick in a whole year? I thought about it. I was like, usually I get sick once a year around the same time. Didn't get sick. So I'm cool wearing masks personally. Ever since then. No, but I'm associating it with it until I'm proven otherwise.
I see this motherfucker like every day.
I say a lot.
I
took my trip to California in October, and we drove all the way across the country.
I went to Vegas.
Yeah.
I had a mask the whole time though.
Yeah, I was outside all the time.
Alright, touche. I'll give you that.
But the point of this was to draw similarities between STIs and wearing condoms, and how people do that because they don't want to get STIs, whereas people refuse. I'm not saying you have to wear a mask every time, but the people who refuse to wear a mask, don't believe in COVID, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, but you would wear a condom, wouldn't you? You want to go for everybody without a condom, wouldn't you?
Condoms more proven. We saw condoms kill the gays in the 80s.
What? Wait, condoms did?
I'm sorry.
I thought I heard him wrong.
Okay, I was about to say, how did condoms kill people?
No, I'm about to say, what?
I was gonna say, hold on, man.
I'm not saying it.
AIDS.
I might have just heard you wrong.
No, I heard
I
condoms.
probably said it wrong, honestly.
I guess. I get it. To me, I get it. It makes sense to me. Wear a mask. If you want, get the vaccine. That's just still a hard thing for me.
So let's go back to the STI thing then. Let's say you get some STI, from not wearing condoms? Should you now, if you want to get the vaccine, to get rid of it?
It's the most responsible thing for you to get it before you have sex with anybody else.
So, if you get COVID, it would be the responsible thing to do.
You know what's crazy? You're a Baltimore Ravens fan. Lamar Jackson caught COVID twice, and he still said he's not getting the vaccine yet. At least he said he got to talk to his teammates.
You know, that is the dumbest thing I've ever heard. I'm not gonna lie.
No, it's not. Hey, hold on, slow down. No, it's not. There's people that are getting the vaccine that are still getting COVID.
Okay.
So it doesn't prevent anything. And now there's a Delta variant that's making it even worse. So
do you know why the Delta variant exists?
So you're going to get more shots.
Do you know why it exists? Because it's mutating in people who do not have the immunity to it. It's mutating. It's getting stronger. It's being airborne and pushed around constantly because people are refusing to get immunized.
No,
I don't understand how this is such.
So you tell me the mask can stop that, but the vaccine can't?
I didn't say the mask can stop it. I said the mask stops bodily fluid from transferring in the air. Just like how when surgeons are having open heart surgery, he's not sitting there in front of you with a mask with gloves on. He has a mask on for good reason.
I think that's a good now. There's a good
reason for it, is there not?
That's a good one too.
The mask isn't going to save your life from polio or whatever he's working on you with, but it's probably there for a reason. It will help. It's not going to hurt. Why not wear the mask? It's not like I'm over here.
I wear my mask. I'm just against the vaccine. I'm
not coming at you. I'm talking about these people in the world. Wear your mask. Now, okay, if you're skeptical about the government putting things in your body and all that, that's fine, that's great. But I never want to ever see those people eat fucking McDonald's or processed food because that is way worse than any vaccine you're getting. I never want to see those people talk about any type of vaccines or things in my body if I ever see a McDonald's fucking wrapper in your house.
That's different. They believe
that is not. McDonald's isn't even food.
I agree with you. But here's the difference. They don't see COVID until they experience it. They see McDonald's everywhere they go. They believe in McDonald's.
That's fucking
McDonald's. I think you shouldn't eat McDonald's either. Personally, I think that should.
McDonald's is what?
It's just I don't know the word for it, but it's just a part of capitalism. That's just like capitalism at its finest. COVID is not capitalism.
Hold up now.
How many ventilators did you see get made?
I was about to say, hold up now.
How long was it until you saw masks getting made? Johnson & Johnson's stock skyrocketed.
Yeah, it's
niggas made money
you
off
can
of
say it's not. The effect is capitalism of COVID. You can say it wasn't the cause, like the
cause.
Yeah, the cause isn't capitalism.
But the effect was.
Yeah. You know what I'm trying to say. Hopefully, y'all trying to see what I'm trying to say.
Do you see what I'm saying?
Well, he's saying that the effects of COVID were capitalistic, but COVID itself was not capitalism.
Thank you. It could be any disease where people are going to make money off of it. The way COVID went, people are going to make money off of it.
I'm not even talking about people making money off of it. I'm talking about people forcing it on you.
You don't force McDonald's on people.
It's forced.
Yes, let's have that conversation. They shove a ton of ads in your face. They shove a bunch of billboards everywhere. They put a McDonald's on every fucking block in a fucking America. You turn a corner, you see a McDonald's. They shove it in your face.
That's true. They do. They definitely shove it in your face. And there is a morbid obesity issue in America from it. That is true. And that's all true and fair. However,
I don't think that's fair. I think
let LA finish. Let LA finish.
Go ahead.
The comparison between that and the vaccine I want to make is anybody who has an argument saying they don't want to put forward unhealthy things in their body by the government, you cannot have that argument in McDonald's. I'm not listening to it. It's invalid to me. Chicken nuggets aren't even chicken.
I agree. I think the one thing I want to clarify is you talk about ads and it being shoved down our throats. Let's just be clear. It's not just McDonald's out there. There's a whole bunch of other restaurants that are associated with the obesity problem in this country. And you also have the choice. Nowadays, we have so many other places where you actually do have a choice of eating a lot more fresher, even at some of these places. Or you can eat the garbage that they still
I'm just talking about the genetically modified shit. Like even KFC, that chicken, they can't even call it chicken.
Yeah, I don't
like. That's what I'm like. If you eat that, you have no right to tell me. I don't. I'm conscious about what I put in my body. Fuck you. You're a liar.
Even when I was a vegetarian, even when I wasn't a vegetarian, I still did not like KFC chicken for some reason.
Oh, I'm a KFC slut. I'll eat KFC every day.
It's the Worcester base is cool, but the actual chicken and meat I never messed with personally.
Here's the thing about KFC, dog. I guarantee you can find somebody that makes better fried chicken than KFC. KFC chicken's not that good. There's only like 2 good fast food chicken places for real.
It is.
Well, shit, you can say the same thing about burger or McDonald's. You always gonna be able to find and make a better burger at your crib, but you go to a fast food restaurant.
Yeah, but McDonald's is different from KFC. But you go to McDonald's for the cheap food. You're going to McDonald's because it's cheap.
No. I mean, KFC, you can get like 2 wings, a thigh, a biscuit, and a drink for like $3.99.
You know what? You might actually just figured out the exact problem with it nowadays. Because McDonald's, KFC, all these places, when it was first made, it was about efficiency, getting in and out quick. Exactly what you said. But now what you said is it's about getting cheap food. I think that could be the problem more than its actual like, because its original was quick. Now it's we know it's going to be quick. If it's not quick, we freak out. People are like fast food. People be like, yo, I'm not about to sit in that line forever. But now it's like, no, it's cheap.
I'm not trying to sit in my line for 30 minutes.
Another point on top of Darren's, back when you gotta remember, back when fast food restaurants and McDonald's were first created and shit, going to McDonald's was like going to like an amusement park. It's something fun that you can do.
Yeah.
People were cooking in their house probably. You probably go to McDonald's probably like maybe once a month, like it's supposed to be. It's supposed to be like an amusement park. It's supposed to be fun. It's supposed to be, oh, we're going to McDonald's. We have normalized McDonald's so much, it's part of people's everyday lives.
It really is.
You're not supposed to go to the amusement park every day.
McDonald's every day.
You're not. Like people, I remember in Everybody Hates Chris, actually. One of their opening episodes is them all in the car, and it was like, yo, we're gonna go get some food. And it was like, yeah, Chris, you get it was like, what's the face? You get the burger, so and so you get the fries. Chris, you get the drink.
Yeah.
So breaking it down, because it was like back then, it wasn't something that you go and got all the time. It was just you got it when, like Ralph said, maybe once a month, once a week, if lucky. I don't know. We changed. That's just what it is.
But that was the comparison I wanted to bring in.
That's a good comparison, I think it's a good comparison. It just still makes me feel uncomfortable. Why is it a bad comparison? I don't think you really broke that one down.
What are you comparing condoms to?
Mask.
I'm getting the vaccine.
That's what I'm saying. You can't
compare condoms
to masks.
Why not?
Because it's protecting you from other fluids? I disagree with
that.
Especially after the Dr. Fauci guy said the masks don't even fucking matter.
He just said it. That's not proven behind facts.
He didn't just say it. He said it on leaked emails. So he wasn't trying to tell the public. Those emails were leaked.
Do you have these emails? Can we dissect these emails?
I can try to find them real quick if you want me to.
I think it's the exact same thing. I think you could wear a mask all the places you can, and you could possibly still get COVID. You could, like they said in there, you could wear a condom and you could still get an STI.
Darren, you could take the shot and still get COVID.
Yeah, but you're not. But you're talking about. Let's stay on. I'm staying on what you're disagreeing with. You're saying that the condoms and masks are bad. I'm staying just with that. You can get a disease. You can get COVID with everybody wearing a mask, or with you wearing a mask, right? You can get STI with a condom. So I do see the comparison with that.
The chances are lower.
It's lower, but you can still get it. Yeah. So I do see the comparison.
He said there's not lower. He said it doesn't matter. And once again, to a beginning point, It was just for comfort, to comfort the American people. And you said, "Oh, I'm okay with that." It's just a mind thing. It's just a mind settling thing. Oh, now people don't think, "Okay, I'm wearing my mask. I don't get." You just feel more comfortable. It doesn't lower the effects. That's all I was saying. I don't even know what credible source to even look up because all these sources are low-key kind of sketchy, in my opinion. I don't like the media. Fuck the media.
The AP says video misleads. Yeah, it looks like things were misleading. I'd go with the AP.
I see the comparison that it draws. I don't like it.
Oh my god, we gotta read this shit.
People should stop wearing masks because leaked emails show Dr. Anthony Fauci said masks aren't effective against COVID-19. Emails also show Fauci takes hydroxychloroquine and tells his family members to use it to prevent COVID-19, but did not want the general public. AP's assessment, false. A trove of emails from Fauci, longtime director of the U.S. National Institute of Allergy and Infectious Diseases, was released to media organizations, not leaked, and are now being misrepresented on social media. Thank you.
Keep reading.
Let's keep reading. In February and March 2020, Fauci advised the public against wearing masks, but later updated his position, noting masks are essential to help curb the outbreak. Fauci did not state in an email that he takes whatever. In fact, he has repeatedly stated that the data does not support the malaria drug as an effective treatment against COVID-19.
All right, the facts.
Okay.
This is the last one.
Last week, Fauci's emails were released to the Washington Post and BuzzFeed News through Freedom of Information Act requests. Republicans and conservative media outlets have baselessly tried to paint Fauci as a liar who misleads the American people on COVID-19 origins. Social media users have also misrepresented the emails, including TikTok videos that was also shared on Facebook this week.
How you see Dr. Fauci's leaked emails about how masks don't work and still wear a mask? Brainwash, states a man on TikTok video. The typical mask you buy in a drugstore is not really effective. Guys, that's from Fauci. That's not me. That's from the man who got y'all wearing masks.
Yeah, hype. All just looking for clout, man. He never said none of that shit. I'm telling you, if it's good enough for a surgeon,
it's definitely good enough. I think that's your best argument with it too, personally.
Like, and it's just in and out. Like if I'm doing shit like that, better mask for people, and
my whole
clearer air.
My whole thing is it shouldn't. I don't like government mandates. I think you should, as an American citizen with our freedoms, should have the freedom to choose. Should I wear a mask or shouldn't I have to wear a mask? We doing all this bullshit with the transsexuals, but we can't choose if we can wear a mask.
Oh, now that's true. You can choose to wear a mask. You can be around your property. You can go to your friend's house. You can do anything like that without a mask. You can pump your gas without a mask. However, when you go into a densely populated public space, yes, you need to wear a mask because it is for the greater good. Fuck how you feel. It is for the greater good is what I believe is happening. Now, if it ever gets to the point where they're like, you need to wear a mask in your house, you need to wear a mask when you're sleeping, yeah, you're going a little far. I can see where you're coming from. Fuck the government mandate. But in a public, densely populated area during a pandemic and a highly infectious diseases out, I think that's okay.
I don't even think densely populated, even if it's a high traffic area.
High traffic.
A gas station or let's say a movie theater, but it's not a lot of people in the movie theater, but it's a lot of people moving throughout the movie theater.
And I think they said that COVID, like the virus itself, can live on a porous surface for 48 hours.
Yeah.
So like if you touch a napkin box and it falls somewhere and someone else picks it up and throws it away, they've got COVID. That shit's moving for another 38 hours. To whatever surface they touch. Like, the least they're asking you to do is just wear a mask. Imagine if you have to wipe down everything you touch. Like, you know how at the gym, you have to wipe down stuff at the end? Imagine if everything you touched, there was a requirement you had to spray it and wipe it down. People would lose their mind.
I ain't doing that.
They wouldn't. No, they wouldn't. They, like
people overdo it at the gym.
I ain't doing that. You think I got money for a Lysol bottle?
Sweat on the little bench thing? That's kind of gross. That's just kind of really gross. But
bruh, nobody will do it at all. It won't be a problem. Poor person.
Yeah.
Niggas can't wear a mask. That's so. Americans are so sad, man.
You know,
we gotta wrap up.
I just question that sometimes. Like the vaccine, I get it. You know, like there's some people I understand. It's the quickest vaccine. You don't trust technology, all like that. Cool. Ain't nothing wrong with that.
But eat fast food. I don't want to hear it.
Some people, but think about it. At this time, you know what's going on? There's a lot of people who don't eat fast food. There's a lot of people who are changing their eating habits. A la Cam Newton. There's a lot of quarterbacks who just like switched up their eating habits.
It's good for him.
There's a lot of people who, in general, are not going to McDonald's. At least in America. I don't know about
Chad
other
Johnson
countries.
says McDonald's. He eats McDonald's every day, and he was a Pro Bowl receiver consistently.
Yeah, but I don't know. But he still worked out differently than anybody else. That's what he also said. I think people always bring that up, but they always forget to say that he worked out twice a day, 3 times a day. And I don't get the average American is not doing that. They don't have time for that. So, in general, what I'm trying to say is, the mask is the very least you can do.
They're asking for the bare minimum.
Bare minimum. Now, if you think the mask is going to make yourself sick, you need to come with some facts and statistics that mask is going to get yourself sick.
No. People are saying the mask is going to get you sick. People are saying the mask is irrelevant.
Make other Americans feel better. Just wear a mask. Just wear a mask. You can wear the same mask every day. We don't care. We're not judging.
If I ask you to wear a mask, you say no. If we were about to have sex and I was like, you should wear a condom, you gonna tell me no?
A woman.
Some people don't like having sex with condoms. They'll say no.
Then leave.
Then it's like bye.
Let's just be real.
What's the difference between if I'm a shop owner and I tell you you can't be in here without a mask?
Let's just end this on a wild note. Let's just.
Why is it racist if I don't let you hit because you're not wearing a condom?
Let's just end this on a wild note. Having sex.
So now on, I'm about to tell people that they're wrong and they're dirty and they have sex without condoms.
We gotta cut this. We're going to cut some of this shit out because it's gonna be too long. Thank you all again for watching our video. Make sure you like and subscribe down below. Also, make sure you go to our social media. We're on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. Also, we're on TikTok. It's at Inspired by Ambition. Our website is inspiredbyambitionpro.com. Go check that out. We sell hoodies and t-shirts there. They're pretty dope. Go check that out. Lastly, once again, y'all, we just appreciate you guys watching the video. Thank you once again. Peace out.
Peace. Y'all stay up.
From small to XXL, all inspired by ambition gear at inspiredbyambitionpro.com. That's www.inspiredbyambitionpro.com.